Hello and welcome back to my channel after a really long hiatus. This is my travel journal video from our trip to the United Kingdom. We went last week and we stayed for a whole week. We saw London and we took a train to Edinburgh. I filled out a few of these pages on the train, but you'll see that I saved quite a few for when I was back in the US. For those, I'll actually show me kind of setting them up, but the ones on the train were super fun to put together. The train cars have an option for a table setup where you sit facing strangers who obviously you don't know. And I had all my journal supplies set up along the table and got a lot of comments about my quote-unquote diary that I was filling out. So it was really fun to just show people what I was doing and talk a little bit about how much I like to journal. This is my setup for Wednesday. We were in Edinburgh this day. We saw the Royal Botanic Gardens in Scotland. I tried to tear up the map in a aesthetic way. I kind of just grabbed half of the map section and made it work. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and enjoy my journaling. Popping in here to give a shout out to one of my favorite travel companions, my Canon IV mini printer. Thank you, Rachel, for getting this for me. I use it all the time and I used it so much for this trip. And then second, my Sula journal travel case was amazing. You saw it a little bit earlier in the video, but definitely got some ink stains on the case, but not in my bag, so it served its purpose. Thank you again to my lovely friends. You spoil me in all the best ways. Something that really stood out on the trip was the architecture in the UK. Obviously, here in the US, our buildings simply aren't that old. It was amazing to see the medieval castle, the Victorian townhomes, the Gothic churches. It was something out of a storybook. Really incredible. We trained back to London on Thursday from Edinburgh, and we booked our train seats so that they were on the side of the coast. And gosh, was it beautiful. There are fields of yellow flowers from, and I promise you, please don't panic when I say this name, rapeseed plants. Apparently they are a super popular crop in the UK countryside, but they light up the foliage with yellow flowers, and the stormy, rocky coastline is so beautiful up against it. Everywhere we went, I tried to grab a map or a guide or a pamphlet, but the ephemera on this page are actually from a ephemera pack that Rachel got me that's all themed around London. So I have this vintage, retro, red Tower of London sketch on the left-hand side, and then an excerpt about the crown jewels, which were, spoiler alert, all stolen on the right-hand side. Our favorite part of Friday was definitely seeing the ravens. Kew Gardens had to be our favorite set of gardens from everything we saw. It was truly incredible. There were 3 different glass houses, which felt like you were stepping into another world. My favorite part, and I think Alex's too, was all of the wildlife around the gardens, especially the Canadian geese with their flock of babies because it's the spring. It was so cute to see. I swear they're cuter in the UK than they are here. And that's a wrap, folks. That was our trip to the UK, the debut of my fabulous travel journal. Thanks for watching.